Could someone who started writing and playing when they were 12 get a break via local radio? Record an album that's really just made up of their demos? Get great reviews? Climb to the top of the charts? And could their name start with a B and end with a double G?
My name's Jake Bugg and this song's called Saffron. I don't mean to waste your time, I hope you're doing fine. Oh, come on, Saffron. And I hope you like this song. What have I done wrong? Oh, I'm gone, Saffron.
I'm sure most of you in this room will be aware of how Jake Bugg seemingly came out of nowhere to beat Leona Lewis to #1. But for the benefit of people listening outside this room, I want to shine a little bit of a light into that process. Now, Jake had been doing shows for a while around his home in Nottingham. He was 16 years old. And in late 2010, he came to the attention of his local radio stations. Trent FM put him on their Nots Unsigned program, which was aimed at getting someone from Nottingham to the top of the charts. It's hosted by a guy named Mark Dell. He must be feeling pretty pleased with himself now. But unfortunately for Jake and for Mark and for people in Nottingham, within a month of his appearance in 2010, Trent FM was absorbed into the Capital FM network, and the Nots Unsigned initiative unfortunately closed down. Meanwhile, though, over at BBC Radio Nottingham, Dean Jackson became aware of Jake because he'd uploaded his tape Jake had to the station via the local BBC Introducing website. Now, the BBC launched its Introducing initiative in 2007, offering unsigned bands a chance to showcase their talent on their local BBC radio and feeding into the network via Radio 1 and 6 Music. And in 2011, they inaugurated an Introducing masterclass event, drawing young talent from all over the country together for a weekend of sessions aimed at helping them get a start in a career in the music industry. Now, after having Jake on his show for a live session, that little clip we just saw, Dean Jackson at Radio Nottingham managed to secure Jake a spot at the first Introducing masterclass, only to find out that Jake had never been to London before. And in what may have been Jake's biryani moment, Dean found someone from the radio station to drive him down to the capital, where he drew the attention from record labels as well as from BBC DJs. Tom Robinson played his tracks on the Introducing programme, and Steve Lamacq liked him so much that he put his name forward for the BBC Introducing stage at Glastonbury in June. And Jake played there to a handful of people. There's a lovely clip on YouTube. We've been playing to about 30 people in the tent at Glastonbury. And a month later, Jake signed to Mercury Records, and the rest is history.